Green flag is in the air, and folks, it is time to rock, roll, and rumble here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Side by side for the lead, down the backstretch and through turns 3 and 4. Give the advantage by a nose to Kyle Keller at the start-finish line. Bowman run in the middle groove, and he is going to use that extra banking and get the launch off of turn 2. So move Jake Bowman to the lead. Here comes Tanner Reif in the 13, looking to make a three-way battle for the lead. Great racing here in the early laps at Kern. So apparently a little debris left over on the starting grid. Maybe one of the teams forgot to pick up a wrench or something like that. Has put us under the caution flag for the first time tonight. Coming to the restart line. They're off at turn 4. That right there, the restart line. Bowman has to be the lead car as they get to that restart line. It'll look like he was. As we race off into turns 1 and 2, here comes Kyle Keller with the advantage down the backstretch. Let's see what Bowman does. And look at Buddy Shepard in the 6, looking racy to the top side of the racetrack. I think we're going to see a lot of comers and goers throughout the course of tonight's 150 laps. Of course, tire management going to be key. We've got 2 tires to put on these cars at the break. Here's a battle back in the pack. Todd Souza going at it with Robbie Keneally in the number 1. This is the battle for 7th and 8th. Blake Lothian, ooh, some contact there. Contact there between Joey Keneally and Todd Souza, and Keneally going to give him a little shove going down into turn 1. That could be a Reese's Sweet move of the race, and they're still making contact there down the backstretch. But that save right there by Robbie Keneally could be a candidate for the Reese's Sweet move of the race. As we approach the 1/3 mark here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Side-by-side battle down the backstretch. Tanner Reif trying to roll the top side. Keep that momentum up. That's exactly what Jake Bowman did to take the lead and give the advantage to Tanner Reif here at the start-finish line. And Reif stretching that advantage now. Almost a full car length down the backstretch. Bowman way up the racetrack, almost making some contact off of turn 4. Tanner Reif will clear him, and Reif to the lead. So the caution flag is out. 75 laps in the books, make it 76 laps in the books that time around. So Joe Contreras putting us under the caution flag will bring everybody down onto pit road once the final car is stopped. Tanner Reif to the restart line. He gets the launch. Field races off into turn 1. Reif hoping to use that momentum in the middle groove there, and he does. Gets the launch off of turn 2. Now we've got teammates trying to go at it for second. Robbie Keneally, ooh, they've got their hands full. Here comes Trevor Huddleston in the number 50. Almost tried to stick it 3 wide. Huddleston going to move Kyle Keller up out of the bottom groove. Huddleston to the inside. Battle on, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down the backstretch and into 3. So we could have some developments. It does not look like they are in a big hurry to get that brake rotor back on that race car. So this could be a huge development for the guy that picked up the win at Colorado National Speedway last time out. Back to green flag racing. Huddleston rolling the top side. Battle on for the lead. Huddleston to the lead. Trevor Huddleston stretching it out over Tanner Reif. Ooh, look at that. Blake Lothian all kinds of sideways. Joey Keneally bailing to the bottom side of the racetrack. Nice job there by Joey Keneally. Take himself out of harm's way. That could be a terrific candidate for tonight's Reese's Sweet Move of the race. Shepard was up in the 5th position, and indeed it is. Buddy Shepard, unscheduled stop down into the pit area. In a short night for the driver that had raced his way up into the top 5. Kyle Keller looking to the inside. Kyle Keller making the move. He is going to take 2nd position. So now closing in on the final 20 laps. Oh, look at that. They get together. Keneally into the side of Todd Souza. Both into the outside wall. Caution flag coming out. Ooh, Souza not at all happy with what happened right there. Boy, these guys have been racing hard all night long. Keneally just made a little bit of an error going into turn 3. They got together. And boy, that could have been way worse than it was, folks. One more time, let's see if we can see what happened. The rear end of that 9 car breaks loose right about here. And you can see, yeah, the rear brakes look like they may have locked up on that race car. Joey obviously driving it in very, very deep, and I think those rear brakes may have locked up and wheel hopped a little bit. And Souza has no idea. He thought he just got driven into, and in a matter of speaking, he did. But nothing intentional there by Joey Keneally. But boy, a tough break for both of those drivers. Battling all night long for a good top 10 finish. Huddleston needs to be the first to the restart line. He is. Green flag is in the air. Let's see what Kyle Keller can do here. The final dozen laps in Bakersfield. Look at this. Robbie Keneally in the 1. He gets the launch off of turn 2. Keneally to 2nd. These two went to battle for the win here in January, picking up where they left off. And this is exactly how it finished. 5 to go this time around for Trevor Huddleston. Boy, like a carbon copy of the season opener. Keller chased him down in the final handful of laps. He's trying to do it again here tonight. 4 to go this time around. Keller closing in. PJ Pedroncelli with some damage to the nose. Going to be a short night for him. Bringing it to the pits with 3 to go. Still about a half a second gap between first and second. 3 to go this time around. Can Kyle Keller reel him in? He's going to have to put the Superman cape on here with 2 to go. 1 mile of racing left here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Trevor Huddleston looking to sweep the season here in Bakersfield. They move to the outside of David Smith. Down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4. White flag out this time around. Huddleston's got 1 more trip around. Cleanly into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Keller. He's got 1 more shot at it down the backstretch and into turn 3. Can he get there? No, he can't. Off of turn 4. Trevor Huddleston looking at the checkered flag. Give it to Trevor Huddleston here in Bakersfield.